The Pirkey Power Plant in Hallsville provides power all over the region. It's reliable power, which we need. We were reminded, certainly with that storm 2 years ago, and even since then, that we need more power that we can rely on. And so the scary thing is the parent company, AEP, a company up in Ohio, the parent company of that power plant wants to close it down, even though it has over 20 years of life left. It's a real problem. And so I was in front of the Public Utility Commission yesterday asking them to intervene. Now, already I'd written them a letter along with Senator Nichols, Representative Hefner, Representative Schaefer, Representative Dean, and many House members and senators from around the state, asking them to intervene and not allow this plant to be closed so quickly. We need more reliable power, more dispatchable power, not less. And so that's why we went to the Public Utility Commission. This is reliable power and also good jobs, both of which are important to us.
And if you could kind of tell us some of the reaction that you get when you address the commission.
The Public Utility Commission has been working over on ERCOT power issues that affect Tyler and most of the state. And so they're working on reliability and getting more power. And so I wanted to make sure and draw their attention to what's happening just outside of ERCOT over in Longview, Marshall, Texarkana, the rest of our area. And so many of the commissioners had not seen our letter. They told me they were glad to be aware of it, and they're going to look and see what they can do. Under the law, since power companies are regulated entities, they're given a monopoly by the state to provide power in a certain area. And in return for that, you're regulated. You have to answer to the people for how you handle things. And so that's what's happening now. In our investigation of ESG, where companies are using corporate boardrooms and using your money that you invest in companies, using that money for left-wing political agendas, we learned that AEP, the parent company that owns the plant over in Hallsville, is moving in this left-wing direction. And so they are wanting to close this plant prematurely, and we need the power. And so we're doing our best to keep that plant open.
So my last question would be, what happens next in this process?
So the matter is before the Public Utility Commission, and they're looking at it now. It is pretty urgent because AEP, the parent company, has announced they want to start closing that plant down in March. So we're talking about days away. That's one of the reasons that I personally went to the Public Utility Commission and testified before them. I've never done that. I don't know if a member of the legislature has ever testified in front of that agency before, but it was so important. And I told the Public Utility Commission, you're the only ones that have power to stop this. And if you don't, it's going to be too late. So we're optimistic. They're good people. They're smart people. They want to do the right thing. And once they have all the facts in front of them, we're optimistic about it.